Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Jini. Today I'm going to share with you this quick and easy card using the More Wishes stamp set that is part of our carryover list and a free Sale-a-bration product of designer series paper. And of course, if you'd like the PDF for this tutorial, you can find it in the details below the video. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how I got started. Okay, I'm going to start with the stamping for this, and I'm going to ink up my large love image. Now, just a tip, if you have problems with images like this, getting a consistent layer of ink, you can use your Versamark pad first, and that will allow the ink to adhere well when you add it on top of the Versamark. I've got my real red done here, and I've counted to 3 so that it goes on nice and even, and then I'm going to bring in my second image here and stamp that in the tuxedo. And let's see, I'm going to slightly tilt that so it looks a little more whimsy and they're touching. I've got my stamping done and I'm ready to assemble. For this project, I'm going to start with my small piece of designer series paper. I'm going to add that to the left-hand side of this panel, and I'm doing this first so if I need to, I can trim or adjust as needed. There we go. I've got that done and I'm ready to add it to my basic black panel. Now I am going to adhere this all the way even with the outside edge of this panel, which will allow only 3 of the sides to show that lovely basic black border. There we go. I'm going to bring in my card front panel here and adhere my designer series paper down. You can choose either side. This is a package of our Sale-a-bration panel, that paper that is free when you place a qualifying order. It's got some wonderful patterns to it and great colors. I've got that on here and I'm ready to bring in my inside panel now, and I'm going to attach that little strip that came off of this onto the bottom just for a quick pop of color when you open your card. Now, if you're new to watching my videos, you might wonder why I'm not putting that adhesive all the way to the outside edge. It's because our multi-purpose liquid does have a little bit of squish factor to it and will spread out. So I always leave a little bit of a border for that ooze that happens when you press down. I don't want it to be coming out of the edges. I've got my panel attached to my front and I'm ready to add my sentiment. I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to line this up with the edge so that the basic black shows and adhere. Now that I have that done, I'm ready to add a little shimmer. So I'm going to bring in these fun adhesive back sparkle gems, and I'm going to pick up the basic black and I'm going to pop those around the front of my card. And let's see, I'm going to take a large one and I think I'm going to pop it up here, and another small one down here, and also down there, just to move your eye around the card and add a little bit of sparkle. I hope you can see that shimmer that's inside those gems. It's simply beautiful. Now that I've got my gems on, I can slide my inside panel in and I can either adhere it or I can simply set it inside for when I'm ready to sign and send. I hope you've enjoyed this project, and of course, if you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Jini. Thanks for joining me.